Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining me on this live segment of From Pain to Power, where we just dig a little deep into our pain that bursts the power. The only way that you can get to your power is that you got to go through a little bit of pain sometimes, a little bit of discomfort sometimes, a little bit of anguish. And, that pain is not always a good thing, but I do believe that it is necessary. The pain that we go through in life is definitely necessary for us to get to the next level that God wants us to be in life. Sometimes we just get comfortable with our pain and we just stay there. But I don't believe that that's where God wants us to be. So today, I'm here. No guests today. You all just have good old me, little old me all by yourself. All right. So I just wanted to talk a little bit briefly about my month of October and why I had to ask God for a do-over. So the last day of September, I'm sitting still and I just hear in my spirit, birthing season. So of course, when you hear birthing season, you get excited. At least I did. I got so excited when I just birthing season. Like that is something that I just thought was so amazing until I got into the season. So I'm thinking that, okay, God, the month of October is birthing season. Whatever it is that I birthed in this season, it has to grow, right? So I was excited and I got busy, but I got so busy into my businesses that I didn't even ask God any questions. I just assumed that birthing season was for me to start birthing businesses and start building a foundation for my business, by all of my businesses. And yeah, so I just got busy and I got busy. And I never asked God, what is it that you want me to birth in this season? How is it that you want me to birth it in this season? When do you want me to start birthing in this season? I didn't ask any questions. So I got busy. Today, I realized that I got busy birthing the wrong things. I got busy birthing She Graphic Design and Printing Studio. I got busy birthing the Sean J Project. I got busy birthing J Sean Models. I got busy birthing Fashion Rage, my new clothing line that's coming out. Plug. So I got busy birthing these things and these businesses, but today I understood what is it that I was supposed to be birthing. So I had to ask God for a do-over. It wasn't the businesses that were supposed to be birthed this season. It was supposed to be me. This was my season to focus on me. This was my season to start birthing who I am and who God created me to be. This was my season to start learning about my purpose in life. This was my season to ask God questions. So this morning I had to ask for a do-over. And God, being the great God that He is, He gave me a do-over. So in this season, I start focusing on who I am, what I am, who I am supposed to be, and start creating that. I'm truly excited about this season. Now today, I'm excited for the right reasons. And I know that I'm not the only one going through this birthing season. God has given me this platform and given me this voice to speak because I'm not the only one that's going through it. So I just try to use my platform to speak from my life, to speak the truth of my life. Sometimes it does hurt, but I still try to use the platform to speak from it and speak to it so that we all can just grow together. I think that's what life is about. So today, I wanted to talk about the shit that we carry. Excuse my French, but that's just what it is. All of us women, I speak out mainly to women. That's just who I am, what I was called to do. So we carry these bags. And they're pretty bags. Some of them are big, some of them are small. Some of them we spend $5 on, others we spend $500 on. But we carry these bags. And in our bags is normally our most prized possessions that we carry in our bags. The things that we use the most are in our bags. Our mascara is in our bags. Our lip gloss, for those that wear lip gloss, others wear lipstick, is in our bags. Our lotion, the things that we use the most, those are the things that we keep in this bag, because we keep this bag close to us. You ever see a woman walk away from her purse? Doesn't happen too often, but we keep this bag close to our side. If it's in a car, it's still close to us so that we can reach it at any moment. If we out shopping in the stores, it's in our cart, which our cart is right in front of us. We don't normally generally walk away from our purse. Our money is in our purse. Our bank account information is in our purse. Our credit cards is in our purse. All of these things that we carry in our purse. But today I want to share with you all something else that we carry in our purses as women. And, you know, it can be kind of rough sometimes. But there's a lot of stuff in this purse. Kleenex is in this purse too. But there's also other things like depression. These are the things that we walk around daily with. Let's see what else is in here. Anxiety. Shame. How many ladies walk around daily feeling shame? And we keep this stuff so close to us. Guilt. This is what we walk around with daily. Self-hate. Pain. Pain in our bodies, pain in our spirits, pain in our mind, just pain every day, just walking around with this. And we keep it so close to us. Let's see. Stress. How many ladies do not walk around with stress daily? Pride. Whew. Ugliness. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Doubt. We doubt ourselves. We doubt other people in our lives that actually mean us good, but we just can't see it because we have so much doubt. This one right here has been one of the ones that has been walking around with me for like the last 2 weeks. Doubt. Woo, another good one. Fear. We can't even get to where God wants us to go because we so boggled down with fear that it consumes us. We can't make right decisions because fear. Every time there's a choice to make, fear pushes us back. And we can't even make the right choices because fear. We walk around with it daily. I felt this one way too many times. Betrayal. Last but not least, and I'm sure there are so many others, worry. So these are just some of the things that we walk around with in our purses. Our purses should be light. Our shoulders should be light. Our life should be light. But instead, we have all of this crap that we walk around with daily. We can't even be who we are supposed to be in life because we are so boggled down with all of this crap. Worry. It's time to get rid of the worry. It is time to just get rid of it. You can't worry and have faith in God at the same time. You can't worry and have faith in yourself at the same time. Faith is just not about having it in God. God wants us to have it in ourselves because he's in us. We can't walk around expecting things, but we're still worrying about them at the same time. So today, it's time to get rid of worry. Just get rid of betrayal. So what I'm learning about betrayal is that I can take this word and I can make it whatever it is that I want it to be. Betrayal used to be something so ugly to me. But I'm understanding, I'm realizing now today that everybody that's ever betrayed me in life, ever made me feel this emotion, ever made me feel less than, ever broke promises to me, they set me up to be who I am today. I had to go through all of this in order to become who I am today. So betrayal today is not such an ugly word to me today in this place of healing. But so many of us still carrying this around, feeling the pain of this. Today, because I feel the power of this word, I can get rid of it. Fear. So this is one of those words that can be a good thing and a bad thing. Fear can push you to reach limits that you never thought of. But at the same time, fear can keep you from reaching those limits. So it depends on how you see this word, how you view it. If you're in pain, then all you can see is the negative part of this. But if you're living in power, then you can see the greatness in this word. If I set out a task and it does not make me fear this or feel this, then that means that task is not big enough. So this word right here, because I'm now walking in my power, I'm going to keep this word because I want this word to push me to reach my limits. I want this word to push me to be greater than I ever imagined. So I'm going to use this word today to set my limits. This word is going to push me. So I'm going to take this word and I'm going to put it up on my over here so that I can see this word every day. Because when I set goals, if I do not feel this, then my goal isn't big enough. But if you're still living in your pain, then it's time to get rid of this word and allow God to start using it in a different way in your life. So I'm going to hold on to this one. All of these words are not bad. Fear is definitely a good one. I like that one, fear. Now this word right here. This word, doubt. Yeah. This word has been with me for so long that it has caused me to lose good people in my life. It has caused me to miss great opportunities in my life. It has caused me to live beneath my means, to live beneath the things that I am worthy of. This word has caused a lot of trouble in my life. Doubt. Today it's time to remove the doubt. It's been comfortable in this place though. Like right now in this, it's like, this has been so comfortable for me. Doubt. It has been extremely comfortable. But I know now, like I feel like I'm about to go through a breakup right now. And sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to divorce these words. So today I am divorcing doubt. It's been real so long. Oh, ugliness. Ugliness. So for a very long time, I looked in the mirror. That's all I saw. It was ugliness. That's how I felt on the inside. So whatever you feel on the inside is going to come on the outside. And I carried this with me. No matter how much people told me I was beautiful, this is all I saw. This is all I felt, ugliness. And it became my best friend. So this is something that has been close to me. This is something I've carried in my purse, right by my side, not wanting to let go of it, fear that somebody was going to take it from me. Ugliness. Today, I see the beauty of God inside me, outside of me, all around me. I see God everywhere, and it is beautiful. So today, I divorce ugliness. And I hope you all are writing down these words, because it's time to start getting rid of this stuff. Oh, pride. So I didn't think that me and pride had this thing going on, but I'm learning daily that me and pride had this thing going on. Pride has been something that I have slept with, created businesses with, created relationships with. Pride has been something that has kept me from achieving because I was too prideful to ask for help, too prideful to say I don't have the answer to this, too prideful to say that this is who I am today. Pride. So today, I'm divorcing pride. Whew. I feel a little lighter already. All right, this one, stress. Good gracious. So I am on a journey to lose, I don't even want to say it, a lot of weight. And I realized that a lot of my weight is based off of this word, because unknowingly I got into a relationship with this, and it has kicked my ass numerous of times, and it causes me to overeat, it causes me to overthink, it causes me to not want to exercise, it caused me to want to sleep and not get busy. So yeah, me and stress had this thing going on, and it was good for a while because it allowed me to just be, not have to think about anything, not have to. It's crazy because stress caused me not to have to stress. So today, I am divorcing stress. Done, gone. There's nothing to stress about. Pain. So most times when we see pain, we think about the pain in our bodies, headaches, stomach aches. Those are the things that we think about when we think about pain. But if you are over-analyzing everything, your brain has to start hurting at some point. A lot of times, and this is something that my dad shared with me, because at one point in time, my stomach was giving me so many problems. Every day I was waking up with pain in my stomach. And he said to me that stomach pain normally means that God wants to take you in a different direction. And of course, it's my dad. I was just like, whatever. But my dad has a way of sharing something with you and you dismissing it. But somehow, because he planted that seed, without me doing anything, it just begins to grow. And at some point, it grows so big that I have to pay attention to it. The pain in my stomach got so big that I had to start paying attention to the words that he shared with me. And sure enough, God was trying to take me in a different direction. And when I began to humble myself and appreciate the words that my dad shared with me and start asking God questions, okay, well, where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be doing? The pain in my stomach started to decrease. Today, I have no pain in my stomach. So sometimes God will try to get our attention by giving us pain. Headaches, I have no idea what every pain means. But sometimes we have to go a little bit deeper to ask God, why am I feeling this pain? What are you trying to show me? So every pain is not a bad pain. Sometimes it's just a direction pain. So I'm going to hold on to pain Because now today in my power, I understand that God uses this to get my attention at times. In my pain, I would have to had to, release this. But today, this is another word that I'm gonna hold on to, because I know that God uses this word. So I'm gonna hold on to pain. Oh goodness, this is a good one. Maybe not. Self-hate. So self-hate, ugliness, they all are what I'm learning about life is that two things happen to us. Some things are nurtured into us, and some things are just nature. Self-hate is nature. That means that after you were born, somebody did something, you allowed something to come into your life, something happened for you to feel this. I don't think that we are born feeling self-hate. So something happened. What happened to made us begin to hate ourselves? I think this is one of those words that allow you to have to dig a little bit deeper, because self-hate is not something that's on the surface. That's something that is so deep and ingrained somewhere deep, deep, deep down inside that you really have to take out a pen and paper and begin to start journaling, writing things down, meditating on this so that you can understand where this began and that you can start doing the work where it began to start fixing it. Self-hate is probably one of the hardest words, I think, to get rid of. But if you can start working here, it's going to be so easy to get rid of everything else. I had to get to the place where I was okay with looking in the mirror. I was okay with seeing myself. I had to get to that place where I began to see the beauty in myself. People tell me I have a pretty smile. You have gorgeous eyes. I had to get to that place where I can see it for myself. I don't need validation from anybody else, because now I can see it. Does it feel good? Yes, I love compliments. But every day I wake up and I compliment myself first. So this word no longer exists in me. But this word takes work to get rid of. Today, let's divorce self-hate. You're going to tear this one all the way up like the shreds, so that it's not even recognizable anymore. Guilt. And these words are not in any kind of order. Guilt. So, of course, I've been guilty. I felt guilt a lot of times. I felt like things have happened to me. I put myself in that situation. I think guilt is one of those words that you have to define this for yourself. But I do know that today I'm ready to divorce this word, because this word will cause you to have everything else: depression, anxiety, self-hate. And it goes with the next word, shame. Guilt and shame will mess you up. That's not the words that I want to use, but they would definitely mess you up. So today I'm putting these together and divorcing both of them. Shame. I don't care what anybody did to you, what you allowed to happen into your life, what you brought into your home, what you did, what you didn't do. Until you get rid of this word, you'll never experience where you're supposed to be in life. You would never feel the greatness that is within you. You got to get rid of this. Stop walking around in shame. Stop feeling shame. Stop sleeping with shame. Stop waking up with shame. Stop having shame for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and your 2 snacks of the day. It's time to get rid of shame. Shame and guilt got to go. Whew. Anxiety. So this is one of the words that I battle with daily: anxiety. If I walk into a store, I feel anxiety because I just really do not like crowds. If I have to make a decision, I feel anxiety. The only time I do not feel anxiety is if I am in a rush to do something. If I have procrastinated, I do not feel anxiety. So many people in my life have always called me a procrastinator. So I had to figure out, why am I a procrastinator? I am a procrastinator. I wait to the last minute to do everything. But it's because of anxiety. And that's my truth. I am a procrastinator because I do not want to have this relationship with anxiety. If I have a week to get something done, I would doubt myself. I would overanalyze everything. It is just the worst for me. But that last 24 hours, when I am rushing, when it is crunch time, me and anxiety are no longer together. Because I don't have a moment to even feel anxiety. I don't have a moment to even think about anything. I just got to get it done. So I'm a procrastinator because I don't want to deal with anxiety. So now, knowing that, I had to figure out how to not be a procrastinator and not be in a relationship with anxiety at the same time. So this word right here is something I still battle with. But I'm learning how to cope and how to deal with anxiety. Anxiety. I feel like I'm in divorce court right now. This word has been with me for a very, very, very long time. By my side. Today, I am divorcing anxiety. See, if I had to sit here and think about it, I would still be holding this paper. Anxiety. This last word. So many of us walk around with this every day in silence. Some of us walk around with it and don't even know that we're carrying it in our purses. It's a silent killer. And the thing about this word is that it will cause you to do so much damage to yourself, eternally, externally, that you become someone that you're not supposed to be. This word is depression. So most people see depression and they think suicide. Depression does not always lead to suicide the way that we think that it leads to suicide. Does it lead to suicide? Absolutely. So you have different types of suicide. You have that quick, right now, in this very moment suicide. And then you have that over time suicide. So most of us that battle with depression, we have that over time suicide. That I'm going to drink my life away suicide. I'm going to do drugs until I die suicide. I'm going to have sex with this person, that person, and everybody else until I die suicide. Depression causes us to do these things, to make these irrational decisions, to make us do things that we wouldn't normally do. It's depression. And then, I don't know if it's out of fear or what causes us to have that overtime suicide. Some people just take their lives right away. It's so heavy on them that they can't deal with this anymore. They can't deal with life anymore. They can't cope with anything anymore. So they do that right now suicide. But then there's others that have to have 5 to 6 beers every night just to go to bed suicide. It's still killing you. One way or another, it's still killing you. It's eating away at your liver. It's still killing you. Then there's those that have to have a J every night before they go to bed. They have to wake up with it every day to cope with life. It's still suicide. Then there's those that have to just have a different sex partner every night, not using protection. It's still suicide. It's just a slow process. Just a slow process. Today, I am divorcing depression. This is another one of those words that just becomes comfortable for you. It has become comfortable for me. You have to know the signs of your own depression, your own sadness, your own misery. You have to know those signs, because a lot of us walk around tired all the time, and they just think that it's just a part of life. It's just them. I'm always tired. To me, that's a sign. Why are you always tired? Why are you always hungry? Why do you always crave snacks? Why is it at 11:45 every night you need something sweet to eat? You got to pay attention to those things. We all deal with this. I don't think there's a human being on the face of this earth that does not deal with this word in some form or fashion. So today, I am divorcing depression, and I can divorce depression today because I know my triggers, I know my signs, and I know how to not go down that road. And I also know when I need to give myself 24 hours. So at times, I have to give myself 24 hours to do absolutely nothing. I give myself 24 hours to lay in bed. I give myself 24 hours to eat ice cream and pig out. I give myself 24 hours to write. I give myself 24 hours to just be. But after that 24 hours, I got to get up and I got to get busy, because that 24 hours will lead to 48 hours. That 48 hours will lead to 72 hours, and it will just keep going and going and going. So I have to set guidelines and limits for myself. I have to set boundaries for myself, and it helps. So these are the words that I divorced today. And this is part of my birthing season. I'm ready for God to do whatever it is that he needs and wants to do within me. I'm so ready to be the woman that I was created to be. Has it been scary? Yes. I did not want to be a motivational speaker. I did not want to speak to audiences. I did not want to get up on nobody's stage. I didn't want to do none of this stuff. But God, he keeps putting me in situations and giving me platforms to talk. I don't understand why y'all want to hear me talk. But it happens, and I'm here for it. So out of all the words, these are the two words that I am going to keep. Fear. And I am going to keep pain, because today I can see the positive in both of these words. All right, so that's it for today. I am so excited to be going through this birthing season where God is birthing something great within me, and that as it births in me, I can share it with other people. It's not about my businesses. It's not about any of that stuff. It's not about my events. It's about me in this season. And I am so truly happy for that. If you have not registered for We Rock the District, it is this Saturday from 2 to 6 p.m. in Waldorf. It is for the awareness and prevention of teen suicide. Teen suicide is the third leading cause of death amongst our children, ages 10 to 24. It is time for us to come together to learn the signs. No more saying, oh, it doesn't happen in my family, or depression doesn't exist, or that's just for those other folks. Nah, depression is happening right here in our community, and our children, our babies, they are killing themselves. So it's time for us to come together to be educated. And while I am educating you all, I am also entertaining you all with quite a few special guests this Saturday. We have singers, dancers, rappers. It's going to be awesome. So I need for you all to please come out. Bring your children, because your children are in school with children that are battling with depression, that are contemplating committing suicide every day. So maybe it's something that your child can hear that they can take back to school to deal and cope with life and deal with their friends and pass off to their friends and educate someone else. So you all please join me this Saturday at 2 o'clock at the Waldorf Culture Center. For tickets, it's absolutely free. But please do register online at werockthedistrict.com. Also, on December the 2nd, is Stop Giving Your Shit Away. This is an empowerment conference for women only. And this is necessary. As women, we have to learn how to stop giving away our laughter, our love, our peace, our respect, our power, our talent, our confidence, our dreams, our gifts, our money, our energy, all these things. We have to learn how our bodies, we have to learn how to stop giving it away. So that's what this conference is for. And that's on December the 2nd. The cost for this conference is $35. It does include the workshop materials and lunch. Information is online at SeanJ.com. Ladies, please join me on December the 2nd. Each and every Tuesday, right here in the meeting room, we have Transformation Tuesdays. It's meditation. It's guided meditation, light yoga, and journaling. It's absolutely amazing. Every class, we can only have 10 guests per class. So please go to my website, register early so that you can join us for guided meditation. All right, I think that's it. I'm done. I'm excited about this do-over. I really am excited because now I can walk into this do-over without these and with my purse just a little bit lighter. So I'm excited about that. Thank you all for joining me this week from Pain to Power. It is always a pleasure to just come and talk and be transparent. The month of November and December, I have quite a few guests lined up. So you all please make sure that you join me back here every Wednesday at noon. Hopefully we can get everything set up so that we don't have to worry about the technical difficulties every Wednesday. So next Wednesday at noon, I hope to see you all here. And I am signing out. I am Sean J. Thank you for watching From Pain to Power. Remember that your pain's only purpose is to birth the power that is within you. See y'all next Wednesday.